The one goal that we've seen after 37 minutes, we spoke about Alex Rae before the match, 25 for the season now. Terrific cross to start with by Holloway, but Rae's only 5'7". How come he's so good in the air?
Yeah,
Kevin Phillips, I mean, not Alex Rae, sorry.
Even though he's small, he's got a very good spring, and he hang up far post, and it was an expert finish. But it was a great cross from the fullback, plenty of pace in the ball, and Kevin just directed it in the right direction.
Yes, apologies to Kevin Phillips. He, of course, is the man on target. He does hang very well in the air, Gary, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think the key to that is the pace on the ball, because he's had to put it in from round about 12 yards, and the speed on the ball, he's just had to direct it into the corner. It's a terrific finish, but it's the cross that's made the goal.
Peter Reid obviously enjoyed it, but 7 minutes before that, he was a little concerned when Charlton thought they'd scored. Clive Mendonca, their main man. Sean Newton does very well down the right, doesn't he, George?
Yeah, I was said before the game it was important for Charlton to get wide and get crosses in, and it was a lovely cross. Unfortunate Clive Mendonca just strayed slightly offside. I feel he's been a bit unfortunate, but he was about half a yard offside, so it was a good decision from the linesman.
Mendonca couldn't believe it. He was waiting. He doesn't miss those sort of opportunities, but it wasn't to be. But I'm thinking about Alex Rae because he has been so involved in the first 45 minutes. I mean, first of all, there was the booking for the tackle on John Robinson. Now, Alan Brazil thinks he was a little bit unlucky to get a yellow card for that.
Yes, I mean, the referee's been very inconsistent with his decisions. This certainly wasn't a bookable offence. He's won the ball clearly, and he was very unfortunate.
What about this trip then, Gary, a few minutes after on Keith Jones?
Yeah, I think the 3 incidents that Ray's been involved in, the only one that I felt he should have got booked for is that one. Nothing happened to him, so it shows you what kind of a referee I'd make. But I think the referee's given himself problems in booking him in the first instance.
Well, he almost scored there, which would have been a little bit ironic. Well played the goalkeeper, and then the sending off moment, George.
Yeah, I mean, this is very harsh. I think the referees reacted to the crowd reaction, because certainly it wasn't a malicious challenge. He's went for the ball, and he made maybe slight contact with the goalkeeper, but certainly for me it wasn't a bookable offence.
How is that going to affect Sunderland in the second half? They've had to change things round already, of course.
Yeah, it's been a cracking game so far. Two teams that are very committed to winning the game. Sunderland will have to keep it tight. I wouldn't be surprised if they make a substitution just after half-time and keep it nice and solid across midfield. But it promises to be a very good second half.
Referee. Lovely layoff from Mendonca, and this is Jones. Can he go all the way? It deflected off Gray. Bright is there, and that's the equaliser. Bright, so quick to pounce from the rebound. Well, good play again from Jones. Jones is a man who's getting forward most from the midfield. Prizes his way in. I didn't think it was a free kick. Thought it was a push. Jones coming in now. Does well. Goes to the far post here. There's a deflection coming. Perez going the wrong way. Palms it out to Bright. And Mark Bright doesn't miss from 7 yards. Good play against from Jones. Comes off Gray. Perez just palms it out. A little bit unlucky. Straight into the path of Bright. And Bright all alone has ample time. Just pushing his way into the box. Can't believe his luck. And fires it home. Get in there. Delight for Alan Kirbishley. His team looking to close the gap on Sunderland. And Mark Bright has given them hope of...
Table as a result of the 1-1 draw at the Valley. No change at the bottom. Stoke, Reading and Manchester City, the 3 sides currently in the drop zone. Up top, Sunderland were looking to go second, but they'll have to settle for 3rd place. Charlton stay in 4th, and still at least 8, maybe 9 teams involved in the playoff picture. Let's hear from the Sunderland manager, Peter Reid.
Peter, as you congratulate the players, ultimately happy with the point?
Well, the way it went, we've got to be happy. I thought it was a good game, a lot of tackling. I never criticised referees. I thought there was too many bookings in the game for the type of game it was. But I'm not an expert in referees. You better ask somebody else about it.
What about goalkeeping? An expert on goalkeeping, Lionel Perez made some fantastic saves at the end.
No, when you're down to 10 men, your keeper keeps you in it. It's all credit to him. But we might have had a few chances. I mean, Alan Johnston got through on his left foot. I mean, players have dug in and done really well. You know, I'm ever so pleased with the way they've gone about the job. All credit to them.
And the attitude of some of the younger players you've got seemed exemplary to me.
Yeah, Holloway, Williams, Craddock, they're all young players who've come in. And people forget Clark is only 24. Kevin Phillips is 24, different class because it's our place to come against a very good Charlton side.
Well, one of them, Darren Holloway, was the nationwide man of the match. If you could take that through...
I'll tell you what, I don't usually agree with that, but I agree with that one.
There you go.
Someone's got it right.
Thanks.
On the ref, was it?
Alan Brazil will be pleased about that. An emotion-filled afternoon for Peter Reid. George Burley and Gary Megson have been watching the game with me. You predicted a score draw beforehand, Gary. Fair result in the end?
I think so. I think really will be delighted with that point, given the circumstances. And I know we predicted a score draw, but not in that manner.
There was so much incident throughout the course of the 90 minutes. Terrific game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a great game. In the last 10 minutes, certainly Charlton were unlucky not to get the winner. But overall, I think certainly Sunderland deserved.